Abalandeli baka Heru bayaziveza endumbeni yabo. Iminyango yendlu engcwele ivuliwe. Ngivusela emehlweni amabili. Uma uvela. Vuleka sibhakabhaka. Vuleka mhlaba. Vulekani masanga sempumalanga. Nawasentshonalanga. Vuleka mnyango onezinkanyezi zomkhathizwe. Vulekani masango endawo. Lapho kungekho khona ukufa. Vulekani zinqaba zangenhla. Nasezansi kwekhemu. Vuleka ndlela kaMvelinqangi uRa. Vulela ukhozi lwegolide. Olundizela emsamo walo. Vulekani minyango emibili. Yelanga nobusuku. Vulelani abakhaphi bendodana kaMvelinqangi. Abalandela ngemuva kwakhe. Ramasethi. Heru. Ndodana yalo othulile. Nkosana yendlunkulu. Wena unqoba ubumnyama nenhlupheko. Wena uvela ezinzulwini zomhlaba. Iya endumbeni yakho. Bekisa ikhanda lakho linezinsiba enyakatho. Lapho ubumnyama bulinde khona. Ukunqotshwa yiso lakho. Ndodana ka-Oset. Ekhuphukayo ivela emhlabeni. Ilinde ukuvela kwakho okuhle. Amadlozi emazweni amabili. Abuka empumalanga. Ukubona isiqu sakho esinamaphiko. Wonke amadoda nabesifazane. Balinde ukuza kwakho. izithunzi nabaphilayo bakudumisa.
Izithunzi nabaphilayo bayadumisa.
Ankosazana.
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 Ankosana.
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 Heru.
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 Wena khozi oluthandekayo.
Wena khozi oluthandekayo.
Oluqhamuka ezinzulwini zomhlaba.
Oluqhamuka ezinzulwini zomhlaba.
Nkosi yesikhukhula.
Nkosi yesikhukhula.
Ngenze ngiphile.
Ngenze ngiphile.
Ungumoya waseningizimu.
Ungumoya waseningizimu.
uJehuthi ungumoya wasenyakatho.
uJehuthi ungumoya wasenyakatho.
Wena umdala kunabo bonke.
Wena umdala kunabo bonke.
Iza etepe endlini yakho engcwele.
Iza etepe endlini yakho engcwele.
Wena umncane kunabo bonke.
Wena umncane kunabo bonke.
Iza ePer Asa.
Iza ePer Asa.
Lapho wazalelwa khona.
Lapho wazalelwa khona.
Heru.
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 Ankosazana.
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 Ankosana.
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 Nazi ibongo zakhe. Heru ndodana kaPasteti.
Heru ndodana kaPasteti.
Heru wezulu laseningizimu.
Heru wezulu laseningizimu.
Heru mhlanganisi wamazwe amabili.
Heru mhlanganisi wamazwe amabili.
Heru nkosi yemnqamlezwe emibili.
Heru nkosi yemnqamlezwe emibili.
Heru olugolide wanqoba uSethi.
Heru olugolide wanqoba uSethi.
Heru ndodana kaNomkhubulwane.
Heru ndodana kaNomkhubulwane.
Heru wamehlo amabili.
Heru wamehlo amabili.
Inyanga nelanga.
Inyanga nelanga.
Ntandokazi kaHetheru.
Ntandokazi kaHetheru.
Heru othulile.
Heru othulile.
Heru ongane ebusisekile.
Heru ongane ebusisekile.
Heru omkhulu.
Heru omkhulu.
Ndodana indlalifa.
Ndodana yendlalifa.
Kashu.
Kashu.
Heru ndodana kaMvelinqane.
Heru ndodana kaMvelinqane.
Heru olukhozi.
Heru olukhozi.
Heru nkosi yezulu.
Heru nkosi yezulu.
Heru ndodana kaOsethi.
Heru ndodana kaOsethi.
Heru ndodana kaAsa.
Heru ndodana kaAsa.
Ankosazana.
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 Heru.
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 Ankosana.
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 Amthethokazi.
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 Jehuthi.
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 Ma'at.
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 Amlomokazi.
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 Ashu.
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 Tefnut.
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 Anut.
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 Ageb.
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 Asa.
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 Oset.
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 Aset.
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 Aneptet.
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 Anpu.
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 Sechmet.
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 Amsham.
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 Alifat.
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 Heteru.
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 Heru.
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 Yehu, 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 yehu.
Yehu, 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 yehu.
Yehu, 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 yehu.
topic is Heru the Circumspect One. Circumspect One. Heru is vigilant one. Heru is the vigilant one, the one that watches upon us. Heru looks in all directions. Nothing beats him. He knows and is aware of everything that goes on earth. He makes us take more wiser decisions. He is truly watching us. Heru. 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 Heru.
From the kingdom of Neptet. Neptet. Today I'm giving out my free children books. Wow. And so was that.
Welcome all to 897 Peerless Street, Orlando East Escondeni, Kokoronya Bukhosi, Nagalina Kenaneo, and I will be leading the announcements for today. We gather here every Sunday to listen to the lectures Kulu and Hwetam Pashlok at 12 o'clock. We are currently in the season of Heru. 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 Nkosana. Nkosana. Nkosazana. Khosan. Khosan. Khosikhat. Khosikhat. Heru is a god in the form of a falcon, whose right eye was the sun or morning star representing power, and whose left eye was the moon or evening star representing healing. Heru symbolizes leadership in all forms, and specifically the leadership shown in the position of ruler of the two lands. The things that align us with the season of Heru, Inyanga Khwedi is January, Iche Litapa stone is obsidian, Umbala, Mala, color is yellow. Intimbi, TP, metal is gold. Impepo is temple incense. Amaka is sandalwood. This is the sandalwood to light a chomsamo for alignment, only for 20 rands. This is the other form of sandalwood, only for 35 rands. Isihlahla is olive. Izilwane is falcon, inyosi, and phoenix. This is the African Royal Calendar, the book Umkhulu reads from when he does Umpahlo. Please do get yourself a copy, only for 200 rands. You need this book in order for you to learn how to do Umpahlo after every 6 hours at home to align with every season. To find and follow us on our social media platforms, you can go on Twitter and Instagram at GEK_movement, on Facebook at GEK Movement, and the private Facebook group is Bona Bakulu Basekemu, on YouTube at Great Empire of Kemet. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and participate. Ask questions, and please don't skip ads. This helps with the algorithm and the running of the GEK movement. At the market today, we have truth seekers with the anks from 20 rands, earrings from 30 rands, bags for each season. This is the bag ya Heru in Kosana, get it by going to the truth seekers. And the incense for the season, sandalwood. The ankh can be used as a mirror to the other side and can serve as a channel of communication to the divine. We also have the Mahori herbal products, the Mahori Cancer Bush, 50 grams for 100 rands, 25 grams for 50 rands. The Mahori Rab, 250 milliliters for 150 rands, 125 milliliters for 100 rands, and 30 milliliters for 30 rands. We also have the Mahori capsules. There are 30 capsules inside. They can also, this is the other version of the Mahori Cancer Bush, but in the form of capsules. We also have the Mahori lotion bar only for 60 rands, and the Mahori Reishi, 18 grams for 150 rands, 75 rands for 9 grams. And then we also have Booksmen. They search, find, deliver any kind of books you're looking for. And they're here to make sure that books are easy to find nowadays in the Black community. This is one of their books, The Book of the Dead by A. Wallace Budge, The Book of the Dead, Booksmen. On Wednesdays, we give platform to Black-owned businesses to market their products for free. For that, you email your business profile to info@gekmovement.org. And every Wednesday, we also discuss topics on the African Royal Calendar on Twitter Spaces. If you do come across the post, please do retweet for awareness. We also have the Kemet Chat. To download this Kemet Chat, you can go on the link at www.gekmovement.org. Our website for those of us who want to khanta ukukanyisa, to help with the programs for the Black unity and the Black economy, or just to say thank you to Nkulu for the great work he's doing, or you want to say thank you to the movement, please click on the link. We would appreciate donations in all forms, even your talents. We also have the hard copy of the Sacred Magic of Ancient Egypt book. There will be extra classes after lecture ya Mkulu, so if you are interested, you may stay behind to join the class. And then most godly Kamba, for those of us who want to donate, in order for us to have lunch every Sunday, so Kamba, for us to donate every Sunday for lunch. Sibazani once again. On the 25th of February 2023, we will be having a trip to Mbolekwa Hall in Attridgeville, Tshwane. Yeah, on the 25th of February. This will be the introduction to the season of Geb. Amhlaba. Alifat. So yes, this will be the trip to Attridgeville in Tshwane from 11 to 6 p.m. Introduction of the season of Geb. So the register will be circulating around today for the people who are going to be participating in this event. So if you want to know more about this trip, you can contact 063 654 4074. 063 654 656, sorry, 4074. I think the closing date is tomorrow. Tomorrow for the people who want to be taking part in the event. So please do register on this register if you are going to be participating in this event.
Andumgazi, 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 Anumkubulwana, Anumkubulwana, Angwedi, Aneptet, Ama At, Anumzam, Anum Tutun, Zinzis, Vusamazul, Credomut, Imotep, Loli, Ndoko ngiyawubalekela lo gesi. Siyabonga. Indlela leyo ukuthi siqale. Ngoba mesiqala ngalendlela, we are harmonizing between what is the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere, so that inkulumo izwakala. Singayizwa ngenyama, kepha sizwe ngomoya. Because this is what we are all about at GEK. We are about umoya. Namhlanje ke sisafunda kabanzi. We are continuing learning more about the characteristics of Heru, the energy we call Heru, because that is the energy of leadership. It teaches us ukuthi a character of a leader. What does a leader have to have for them to qualify to stand in front of us? Okokuqala kumele aze identify with Heru. That's the first thing. Reincarnation kaHeru. Okwesibili mele sithi lo muntu lo sibone ngezenzo zakhe. Uyazi ngesilungu bayayinika igama elingaka, circumspect. Yini leyo nto leyo? Kanti nje in simple terms, yilo muntu esimsabayo. Sithi lo muntu unomoya. Ubona noma ngabukanga. Mina ukuthi ubuke yonke indawo. Angithi kuthiwa uHeru amehlo akhe ilanga nenyanga. And when you see an image yelanga neyenyanga, they all have wings. Those wings, they signify the sphere of influence. Meaning ukuthi umoya kaHeru nomoya kamvuseleli nomoya kaNomkhubulwane covers the whole of earth. Meaning ukuthi ayikho into that is not covered by lo moya kaHeru. Nathi nje siphila ngawo lo moya kaHeru. And into angazi noma ngigiye noma ngithini, because namhlanje sivuka neindaba Heru ankosazana hayi kuthiwa uvakashele eBrazil. Ngibonile that picture. Uvakashele eBrazil watargeta the tallest statue kaJesu. Umbikhanda. Hey, lightning just went for that, and the younger anywhere ekhanda. Heru. So the confirmation, ukuthi he's here. He's fighting to restore my art. Yonke into, all the symbols that are associated no set. Not only symbols, even systems that are connected with Uset, because it is that time now for us to actually, raise that vibrational frequency. The frequency kabani kaHeru. Remember ukuthi uHeru is represented everywhere. Right angle triangle leya tshontshwa uPythagoras wayipleasurizer as his ukuthi ufundiswe okhokho bethu ubengayazi even the sacred geometry because it's all based on that. Uhambe uzikrekeke ikhanda when you are at school wanting to crack the code of a right angle triangle are confusing completely. If they were to teach you in this manner, Guti, you have a father, you have a mother, you have a son. You understand the sacred geometry because everything is based on that Trinity. And nothing else. Instead of confusing us and telling us, and they separate things. Even the pyramid, it represents Lobo Butatu. When you look at the base of the pyramid, it's square. But basically, I'm a triangle, a hamba, ayoshangana at the top. Which signifies, oh, Uguti, now we are talking about spirit that is confined by matter. So the pyramid describes that because this is what happened. When I am now a birth, nyazalwa, my spirit is no longer free. Is confined by this material, body. It means ukuthi I then have to follow. They socialize you in a particular way. Why? Because they themselves have been socialized in that way. Then you ask sometimes ukuthi ubuze ukuthi kungani kuthiwa you can't ugunda mazipho ebusuku. Nobody can answer that. But ukhula nami ngikhula ngazi ukuthi yibhadi leyo nto because kunabathakathi. You see the negative picture that is created ngabomakhelwane ukuthi they are witches. So you must always be vigilant like uHeru. If vigilance iyafuneka but not to the negative, a creation of negativity about the people we live with. Remember, Buddhist Africa City, respect everybody until they give you reasons to withdraw that respect. Do you understand? So now, when you grow up, you are in this negative, perception about yourself. To start with, ukuthi mina I'm born of witches. Meaning ukuthi ngingane yabathakathi. Do you understand? So these are the things that we need to get rid of. And when we talk about amaphiko, like I said, sphere of influence kaHeru. Heru's energy penetrates the deepest, part of our planet, as well as the deepest part of ourselves. Because ngaphakathi kithini sikhuluma ngoHeru in all of us. We are alive because of that spark that is forever being, lighted by our thoughts. Our thoughts are responsible for our reality. When you hold negative thoughts, the universe will bring you negative things. That's why you need to ascend. Take this principle of ascension very, very, very serious, because it saves us from strife. Where you are always continuously stressed. And when you are stressed, but the body releases what is called by bizarre. Cortisol. Yini le that is responsible for flight. Adrenaline. Yes. When you are stressed, the body releases that chemical. And that chemical is very dangerous for the body. Because it must be, ifananani with a soldier that has been trained to shoot. But he is given no opportunity to shoot. So, uyalangazelela ukuthi I need to kill because I've been trained to kill. Do you understand? So it's the very same thing, meaning ukuthi when you sustain negativity or negative thoughts in your mind, you are killing yourself and nobody else. Ungamthuka omunye umuntu inhlamba inamatheli kuye kepha wena because you are born of umaat, you feel the pain. You might not tell us, but you do feel the pain. So these are the workings of nature. Injalo, what you give out. It's something that will come back to you the way you gave it. When you do umsebenzi ekhaya, uhlabela amadlozi ekhaya, uwahlabela ngembuzi ye-800. Inkinga le. So it means now amadlozi must return something of that value. It says opposed to when I say I don't have much, but the little I have, I am giving it to them. Uthatha the last cent that you have, because you know it will come back 10 times. Why? Because of the intention. I-intention yakho, amadlozi, they can see it. Ukuthi intention yalo muntu was pure. Ulimitwe yile resource le that is supposed to have. So never do anything your moya half-heartedly. You would rather not do it at all.
Yes.
Because it is a danger. You are inviting danger to your own space. Maungene entweni yomoya ngena 300%. And uyiphile leyo mpilo. Ungayivakasheli. Kungabi impilo ya Sunday kuphela. Because it happens sometimes. Hey, so these are the teachings that Heru is teaching us to be circumspect. Meaning kuti, you need to be vigilant. Because if you are not vigilant, you are going to lose your eye. Uset will take your eye. And when your eye has been affected, you can't see the future. And this is the time for you to show bravery. Because Uset is not just going to let go. He's used to you, Uset. And you've been, volunteering to do that work with Set. So you must always battle. And the only way you battle Set is to always put Set in his position. Uguti Set. That's why Kokobetu, the kings and queens, would carry that staff with the head of Set, the was. It was forever reminding them, Uguti, I am forever walking with Set. But Set, this is your place. They carried it on the left hand to always remind themselves, Uguti, as much as I'm a king, but Set is always there. And I must always conquer Set. That is why, it was a royal staff. All the time. Uguti, we are forever challenged. But we welcome that challenge. Because when your backing is the truth, you fear nothing. You fear nothing. And when I say I would die for this cause, I mean it. Why? Because I'm not scared. I'm not afraid of anything. Because whatever you can do to my flesh, you can't touch my spirit. You can never touch my spirit. No matter whatever that you want to do with my physicality, I know Guti Vele, that physicality is an illusion. Yes. The real me, electricity. Hey, the electricity, remember Guti Sakulu Mangele Ndoza, the heartbeat of earth. The heartbeat of earth produces a certain frequency. And that frequency ihambelana with a certain sound. If you were to go and research utole ukuthi what is the earth frequency, you'll find that ukuthi that frequency emits certain electricity. It's a radio frequency, but it emits electricity. Any frequency, it's all about electricity. That is why the Zimbabwean guy was able to produce an instrument that is going to connect with that frequency. Because it's a radio frequency. The very same thing, we can enhance, the energy of the sun by just connecting. It's there. We are going through a load shedding because we are ruled by Abantu. We're messed up, there's free electricity. Huh? You are spending almost $1 trillion trying to pay the electricity. You even squander the money. That's why we're in this mess. So therefore, sizohlala kanje kule load shedding forever until I know ukuthi amongst all of us bakhona bo immortal abavukile. Somebody uzovuka one day with a solution. No, simple lendo, because okhokho bethu, our ancestors transmitted the electricity wirelessly. At some point they would use even their bodies to electrify certain things. I see haba, reality. There are people that were taught by Africans in India who are able to do that today. Where you power your clothes because your body is electricity. That is what it is. You open your eyes because of an electrical, charge. A signal is sent to your brain to activate that part of you. I want to open my eyes. It happens so automatic to a point ukuthi we don't even recognize the existence of that principle. You tell somebody ukuthi wena we are just kahle singama robot. If you were to look at it, we are robots. And the destiny here too has been decided already. So what we have to do is to find that destiny. Ukuthi kahle mina, what is the ultimate, what is the final, a place where we are going. The final place is to be always in touch with the core of your being. Understand at the spiritual level, where am I? Because once you have that, then there's happiness. Why? Nobody can bring a sadness. Actually, you are going to avoid negative people naturally. Why? Because there's this fulfillment that you feel inside. You are fulfilled. Well, by finding yourself, then you ascend. You be like Heru. Heru Gutiwa is the archetype of a perfect human being. Always, relentlessly striving to ascend, to never vibrate low. You vibrate low, it's your story. It has nothing to do with us. You made a conscious choice. That means I'm going to nurse this negativity inside me. Why? Because I am addicted to sympathy. There are people like those. So those are people you need to avoid. You will never implement, you will never manifest anything as long as you surround yourself with people who are negative. And the people who cannot believe that everything is possible, emoye. Because it is possible. It's possible, umama, especially lento yenzakala kakhulu. Uthola ukuthi khona labo baba laba abasaganga la ngaphandle. Umama uyamfila esayenza leyo nto. Kuthi hayi ubaba They call it the sixth sense. It's natural. Do you understand? So this is the ability that we all have. If only we can just open up our consciousness. Angeke ukhangele umama ucabanga ukuthi akazi. Umama is wise. Umama uyafila because senihlangene, you are connected spiritually. So whatever you do, you must know ukuthi if you are doing something wrong, umama already knows. Uthulile nje because akungafuni ukususa ingxabano endlini. Now ufike uzomshaya. Oh, mama vele, ukuthi oh mama yibo who are wise, yibo who are guiding. That is why always when you see pictures of equality academy, umama is always, isandla sakhe embracing ubaba, meaning ukuthi I'm your support, I'm your guide. So therefore, mina nawe mele kube neqiniso between. And kunzima, sometimes ukuthi esikhathini esiningi amadoda live up to that. I'm not saying all of them. Bakhona abantu who are seriously, because you see, when you grow up, you need to live all this life yobuntwana. And then another thing, don't jump a stage. Don't do izinto zabantu abadala ukuthi usasemncane. Meaning go through all the stages. Iskati samageda shaya until you get tired of that. So that you move over. There are people who never get old. Why? Because they jumped stages. Because something la person doing, therefore I must be respected. I can't be seen with my peers. As 14 at that time. Basically at the age of 60. How daughter? At 60. Okay. So, injalo makhaya. We need to understand that ukukhula yikho that shows immaturity yakho umuntu. That's why going through all the stages in life. Mina ngisakhaleli nix. Ayikho into engikhalelayo. Because I went through all the stages. Yonke into wrong yonke into yobuntwana ngayenza. That's why you will never find me loco. Hey man, umqala omile ngisayoshaya ithunga phandle. Angisayenzi leyo. Utshwala ngiyabuthola buhlale la boma 3 weeks, 4 months. Another thing, I can't drink on my own. I never enjoy, I need a company. for me to have a glass of something. But otherwise, I don't even think about it. Because ngibonile lento lokuthi it is dangerous. Utshwala is very dangerous. You need to control it. If you don't control it, it's going to control you. And it's going to mess up your whole life, utshwala. So we learn from our experiences and the experience that we find ourselves, surrounded with, all the time. So that we become wiser. We make wise decisions. Yingakho kuthiwa inkosi umlomo ungaqambi imanga. Because inkosi can't just make decisions at a spur of a moment. A king is supposed to analyze things, properly dissect things properly, so that the decision they make is a decision that brings harmony, not a destructive, decision. And you need. Kuthiwa Heru is associated with attacking with precision. Heru ule phezulu, very high. We are calculate the speed of either a snake or a fish moving, and calculate exactly ukuthi that fish or snake, it will be at this point at this time. Plans properly before ayalapha. Never misses Heru. Yingakho nje you can't just make a decision, especially in. You must never act out of desperation. Avoid that. Because when you act out of desperation, you are going to make a lot of mistakes. You are going to hurt yourself because you are desperate. Desperate for what? You don't need to be desperate in Pilo. You need to plan your own things. One thing that assists, when you have a clear picture of where you are going, the final destination, then you can move. You can't move without the final destination. I can't go to the kitchen from here without a clear picture of the kitchen and what I want to do there. I will never be able to reach the kitchen. I have to have a clear picture in my mind of the kitchen. Then, Umoya takes me there. We have a photographic memory, meaning we think in pictures. That is why this is the period for you to sustain the high vibrational frequency, so that whatever pictures gets inputted, in your subconscious mind, those are positive, pictures. Then the magic happens. Izinto ziyazenzakalela njengamanje. Sloko siyapasha. For us ukuthi umoya uvuse the real kings who are supposed to lead this revolution. Bayeza one by one. They're sending emails, they are calling us. Hayi sikhona mkhulu. Do you understand? We didn't focus on the mess that is sitting now. Kepa siye kuphi emoyeni, we went to the spirit and registered. Ukuthi can umoya assist us to make those people who were brutally murdered, some of them. Another one, uyamfonela mkhulu. My grandfather bamnquma ikhanda for us to lose ubukhosi ekhaya. This is what happened. That's why Indlu yasekhaya is no longer regarded as the indlu yobukhosi. Kungena imidlwembe. Lama fake lama. Yiwahamba phambili and they are very arrogant. Bandizela le. Mina ngimazi umuntu wasebukhosini arrogant. Abantu basebukhosini kuthiwa ingane, their children. Humble all the time. Not this arrogance that we are faced with. You can't even access some of them. Another thing, that puts an impediment. Mele moya lapha ebukhosini uyenemali, otherwise awungeni. Mina ngiyahlupheka. It's 10 rand that I have. I just need to buy cabbage. Impuphu ikhona. Well, I'm not supposed to be eating impuphu. But that's a decision I would make. Ukuthi impuphu ikhona, 10 rand ikhona, ngiyothenga icabbage. But I have this burning desire for me to meet inkosi yethu. Kuphi? Egate bakubuza. Bakucheka kuqala. They Google you. Who is this one? Who's trying to see the king? Do you understand? So what we are saying, Guti, abantu bangempela, the real kings, sizobabona ngezenzo zabo, their humbleness and their accessibility and the decisions they make. Akona mayamakosi who are bribed. Silly things, alcohol. Umuntu ahamba yomosha, atshontshe inkomo yomuntu. Bese ke uza kundaba ezithi azombribe ngotshwala. Undaba ezithi bese ke uthatha uwenza decision that favors the bringer of the alcohol. That is not a king. It can never be a king. Mina angiyazi, I don't know any person with royal blood who is easily bought. No. This thing that we are witnessing today, where kings are forever loyal to politicians, we don't know it. And the real kings are going to rise and fight against the system, because the system is disadvantaging them. They are supposed to be in power and control. But now, because we rule politics, yini politics, selling out of our people. I am a politician. Huh? You're a politician, man. Isuga pinjelo, lelo kama, just on that. In Africa, we don't know that. Sazinjetina Guti, the Royal Council is connected to the community. The community, remember, Guti, is structured, of course. Kunenduna. That represents a community. La salakona. Everywhere. The constitution of the Royal Council involves zonke induna zendawo. That is our democracy. Induna yasenaledi iza esigodlweni izobika ukuthi kunomndeni lapha that has this and this and this challenge. And they expect ukuthi induna mayibuyele ekhaya goes and report. And the lapo, you can't be a sellout. Because akukhulunywa ngama email. Uyabizwa. They call you and say, come sit here. Tell us what we are saying. You can't then lie in front of all these people. You can fool one, but not all of them. Somebody will see through you. Ukuthi, whatever you're proposing is takari. You're trying to take advantage of people. Abantu basebukhosini are supposed to be serving. I don't know if some of you guys have felt the beauty of serving. If you serve her, and that gives you a satisfaction inside. the more they ask you things to do, is the more you get happy. I have an opportunity to do this for my lover. It comes natural to serve. That is why we are here, to serve each other. Another thing, you can't just receive without giving. Then that relationship is not normal. You need to receive. Kube uwe ifana nento ukuthi hangizolokho mina ngithenga ilunch esipanini why wena udla kimi. Injalo leyo ndaba. Nawe mele kube nonembeza. La ngithi ngikhipha khona imali ungistope. You stop me and say it's my turn. Ubuntu ke lobo. Uyabuyisela whatever you are receiving. So uma umuntu ufuna ukuprogressa in life, receive and give. It doesn't matter what, but give something so that that relationship is normalized. You can't just be taking. If I know the relationship there that we are in, all of our land is taken. Angazi noma sebefuna ukudla nemifuno nolwandle ngoba there's nothing more left. So now you tell me the wisdom of these people who are doing this. Are they saying what is going to be like this perpetually? Can never be. It can never be. This is time now to balance the scale. Because the scale has been, not balanced for a long time. And if they don't balance, uHeru zobashaya njengalasa statue saseBrazil. Hey, bazoshaywa umoya. Angithi kunalento le bayibizana. These plates eziyenza ama earthquakes. Titanic plate. Nasemoyeni kunjalo. Kuhamba izinto ivulekile ngithi manje lento. Kepha with time iyabuya. It comes to balance. Then the stability. So it means lento yenzakale Turkey. It's those things. Those people have built on the fault line. You can't build on a fault line unless you are a stupid capitalist. Because somehow you need to be told that you can't build anything here. It doesn't matter what it happens 100 years or 20 years, but it's going to happen. Hey, these plates are going to adjust naturally. It's the very same thing, with the relationship with our continent. The continent yet has been raped for too long. It has been raped for too long, and umoya is no longer tolerating. Abelungu bathi lento yaseBrazil yenziwe ama-aliens. Aliens are attacking us. Please need church. Nami ngiboniswa uMatiwane this morning. Uyangithumela ipicture nithi hawu Nkosi yami. I-confirmation kaHeru. Ukuthi ngiboneni ukuthi nginamandla angakanani. This is kunini sihlele lesa stage. For years ilokhu imile leyanto. Mawulende eBrazil. Whether we are a Christian or we are not, we are greeted by that. So it means bakufunza iChristianity ngenkani. Ukuthi thina this is our foundation like Brazil. iBrazil indawo yethu. Ngiyakwazi lokho. And abodakhe eBrazil abafana nami now are experiencing exactly the same thing We are here. Hey, abantu not indigenous to Brazil are controlling Brazil. If they are not indigenous, I'm a hybrids. Hey, I'm going to go play. There's this guy, Ubizo Farrakhan. What you buy, Nigonj? No. The guy, who was creating the white race, maybe. Yakub, the scientist. The scientist what dark food. Ubefuna experiment and see if ngihlanganisa labantu laba bama hybrid until igazi or melanin is lost completely. What will happen? We don't need to be told what will happen. We know exactly. We know exactly what happened. Where that experiment ended up. And it landed us where we are. Because of those people who were created by Utaki Yakub. Utaki besege ibiza nge-Islam. They claim Morocco. They say that Morocco has the oldest university in the world. They claim Mali. But in Mali, that university. That's a Timbuktu. Because Arab influence had already infiltrated the royal houses. So these Africans who then converted into Islam, that's why they always credit I'm an Arab with the knowledge, yes, I came in. There could never be a Timbuktu without Kemet. There could never be a Timbuktu without Kush, the Kush Empire. Ethiopia, the one that was completely ignored by Haile Selassie, pretended that the Kush history doesn't exist. Inkinga yama hybrid. And they can never be loyal to the other side. Mabu we do Taki there. Mabu we need Dabla there. Manje inkinga ingakho ke uHeru says, we must always be circumspect. You must always be vigilant. Especially in this movement that we are in. You must always be vigilant. Because who said, umengenya, who said, agafuni ubulungiswa. Chaos must prevail. We are tired of chaos. We need order and structure in our lives. So therefore, Tina, sipege moyeni. Nanda. 40 mauza ngokubheda lakithi. Uyoshaywa idlozi lakho ayithi. Remember ukuthi uHeru uconscious maphela. uHeru nitrogen that is prevalent in our universe. Therefore, nitrogen is composed of a conglomerate of atoms. Angithi savumelana ukuthi ama-atoms are alive. So therefore, uHeru sees everything that we do. That is why sometimes people will say ukuthi we are alone. Ungalone. Ngoba uHeru uyakuvikela. Mebezama ukukuloya, zibuyele emuva. Babuye bazoblame wena. Bathi hawe. Waze ngani ukuthi ngiyalona? Bowenza. Ngizame kuphi? Hey. So ingakho thina sima nje with confidence ukuthi asloyeki thina. Sahamba noHeru, we are Heru Shemsu. Mau choose that life. You know what you are in a cocoon. You know, the cocoon that is protecting you from evilness. Because mina into experience it, especially abantu abamnyama, here they can be evil. They can be evil because njengoba ngishilo last week, evilness yabo is brewed by not accepting reality. Cognitive dissonance is their problem. Bese kumuntu udemonstrate. Huh? Hey, wena manje ufuna ukuhlakaza yonke into. Yonke into oyibona ukuthi iyakha. Fana labantu abangaphandle. I love my brothers and sisters from outside. But you need to come to our country with respect.
Yes.
Don't come here and want to criticize and oppose the initiatives that we are doing here. Remember, most of them are countries, especially in the regions. I remember one time I hated Swaziland with a passion. I said I will never go to Swaziland. Why? Because most of our soldiers were killed there. My brother-in-law was murdered in Swaziland. He means Wembe. So, labantu when they come in South Africa, bangasigibele makhanda. Situletina hayi ngoba siyibhari. Kepha siyafunda. You respect everybody until they give you reasons to withdraw that respect. And then they mustn't think ukuthi mazilunga izinto for thina. You can't criticize us and be bashing us for every effort esiyenzayo ukulwisa umlungu. Wena because usaba umlungu. Bloody coward. Ubhekene nomuntu omnyama wala eSouth Africa. Ubuya in your country le. Ususwa yini akuna mathuba omsebenzi. Nathi siyakwamukela as a brother or a sister. Then usijikele njengotshwala eswini. Siyanazi ilanga lenu liyeza. You'll be counted amongst all imidlwembe that are trying to kill everything that umuntu omnyama yenzayo to uplift themselves. And all they're interested in is money. How can you uququde ithambo limhlophe? Limhlophe lethambo senanyama. Kepha you keep wanting from black people. This is not a time for wanting. Time for wanting is coming. But they will never understand us. Ukuthi sime kuphi. Why? Because they're with this mindset about South African blacks. They are lazy. They this, they that. That is the attitude of most people who are from outside. And they say about some of them were brought here by the Afrikaners to come and spy on us. Spabiza ma askari. We are watching you. Liyazilanga labo. Asithulanga ngoba thina singabantu boxolo. And especially our fight is not with a black person. But you bring the fight to us. Siyakonda. Sigwebu thina. Hey, so this is the attitude kumele labantu bangaphandle bafunde. Yingakho sithi once lento ilunga konke lokutana senikubona boma Hebrew la Petropeni And all of them, bakhuluma kakhulu, nobody lives with us here. They're hiding themselves nabelungu le. They want to then come and comment ngomuntu omnyama. Wazini ngomuntu omnyama ohlala esilungwini? Masine load shedding wena ushayile ntozi i-generator. He who feels it knows it. So these are the things okumele sizikhuze. There's a brother who called me from Kenya today. This brother says, "Ngiyabonga umsebenzi niwenzayo. I am inspired. I'm in Kenya. I'm somebody who is cycling. Ungena ma competitions. Uti, part of my work is to work tirelessly to unite Africans. Our problem is no longer white people. Ile were after us. Hey, and they won't discourage us. And some of them are given money by white people. Go and oppose. Then by Eza, because basabum low, beza git. And the Indian in short, the more you oppose Ikemit, is the more you expose your ignorance. Uguti wena, mauti, auhambi, you are not a person ohambelana nekemet, uhambelana nani. Huh? Uhambelana nani? Ufunani? Ufuna umuntu omnyama enzeni? Yini le, that is an option that you can present, because everybody has got an opportunity. Present your story. Let the people hear it. Ungalokhu ugxeka abanye abantu abenzayo. Uyagxeka, you don't provide a solution for umuntu omnyama. Ubunja lobo. Nenja ngiyahlonipha ngazi uyini. Hey, so we need to move out of that mentality as black people. Look, Market, imali siyayidinga to sustain ourselves, but it's not the focus in our minds. The focus in our minds is black unity. Hey, we have to achieve that black unity at all costs. Singavinjelwa imali manje. We cannot mobilize abantu. Siyepitori namakhetha. Ha? Khona manje sesitshela amakhetha ukuthi hayi, angumuvi mina la unganginikezanga 20,000. Usemkingeni ukhetha. Because abantu ababizile ePitori are just like you and I. They are struggling. They are on the same level now. So manje mele ithathe phi le mali. Therefore, I've deprived a black person of an opportunity to hear the truth about themselves. Because of imali dangerous, Marcus. Imali dangerous. And hayi ukuthi ngeke uyenze imali. Idlozi lakho ngeke likiyeke ulambe man. You will never go hungry. They will always make a plan. Makuvaleka lo mnyango, automatically kuvuleka lo. Because you are not mounting any wall of resistance. You are flowing with the flow. Be like Heru. You glide above the clouds. Oh, we're going to be a shisa manje. Unyuge. Uglide above the clouds. We get the low vibrating, people. Leopards. Injalo. And the umuntu that vibrates very high. Ngeke uzumloye nokumloya. Ngoba ukuloya is a low vibrating frequency. Hey. Uqala nje lapha emsamo wakho uloya umuntu, already you are finished. Hey, your vibrational frequency yakho is low. Enough. Jaji nompo. Usikwaza wena manje. uzikwaza wena. So these are the lessons, silokho sifundiswa ngobukhosi ngesizini kaHeru ukuthi ama leaders ethu kumele sibabone kanjani. I-leader mina engijabula ngayo, i-leader eza izongibona ihamba ngeThezi. Then I have the confidence ukuthi sisonke. Ngeke uzokhuluma nami uhamba nge-RR. Yini engihlanganisa nawe? Yini engihlanganisa nawe vele? Lutho. Why? Because wena in your orientation, imali. You want more all the time. And then you will never be satisfied. Ngale mali. Ufe. Asikungqobi na le mali yasala. Na? Isale ke manje se create inkinga efamily. Abantwana bayagwazana, abantwana bayaloyana kuba yonke le. Kanti umntwana once umshiyele ifa lolwazi. That is an everlasting. Because if umuntu unolwazi can be able to survive anywhere in the world, umnikeze ifa lo muntu loyo. Hayi umuntu umshiyele imali imali eningi. There's nothing wrong with that. If ekhaya kunemine niyamine, there's nothing wrong with that. But sengisho ukuthi ningathandazi imali. Imali ingozi. Imali ngabe besibheka imali ngabe iGK ayisekho. Because bokuzofika abantu la pretending to be liking iGK kanti bazoyihlakaza because of imali. Siloko sifunana nemali for us to be able to push things. It doesn't work that way. Umoya has given us ideas. Isambulelo siyehla on a daily basis. One thing, for sure I can report, for E29, cash, sesinama artist I2, confirmed already, for the Kemet Unity concert, in September. So abantu mebezwa, they come and offer. And it's not these artists who are captured who would want to demand 200,000 hits. And we explain to you, ukuthi into yomuntu omnyama le, asina funding. You have a nerve to send an invoice at 200,000. Without 200,000, I can't come and perform. Buphu buntu lapho. Umuntu omnyama must volunteer your services, your talent, to rebuild the character yomuntu omnyama. If all of us were to take that position, I can't move without the man, what will happen to us? There will never be a movement like it. It means that we will remain in this position forever. So yingakho kumele si sacrifice. And ungathi-ke mase, because buka makhehle, ayikho into eqala ingakhulu. iGK izodlondlobala whether they like it or not. Hey, iGK izodlondlobala ngoba it talks to the heart, not the mind that is colonized. Your heart, you feel it. You feel the message ukuthi hayi le yami. It resonates with me. So therefore, it is all of us' responsibility to make it succeed. For a future generation, Tina, we might not reap the benefits, but sesenzela ingane zethu. Ubonile le ngane le beshibongo zika Heru. Those are future leaders. Those are future leaders. Senzela bona. So manje umlungu ukufake imfundiso of being selfish. It's me all the time. Huh? It doesn't work that way. Hey, kumele isibane sakho usikhanyise lomunye umuntu manje. That is how you get fulfillment la ngaphakathi. If unento uyigodlile, I am. Mangekho akuna movement. Hambeka. Because umoya always has got a contingency plan. Do you understand? Maybe kunikeza into when you don't act upon it, banikeza somebody. Bese kufika, oh no, they took my ideas. Injalo makhaya. So, ngicela ukuma kancane. Sike si discuss ke le ndaba. Especially of being vigilant. Because if you are not vigilant in these times, you are going to lose your eye. Jengo the uncle who said, wamlimaza iso. He had to rely on umlingokazi Oset, not Jehudi, for them to fix that eye, the spiritual eye. Your two eyes are useless when your spiritual eye. They're completely useless. Uyimpumputhe. Awuboni lutho. Hey, so let's discuss it. Ngibona kanjani? Question, comments. Jago. Oh.
Now, I think science behind your naleo impepale la ithi khuphuka obhekisa ikhanda lakho enyakatho ubhekise ikhanda lakho enyakatho lapho umnyama bulinde khona iso lakho. So mina my understanding of the issue ukuthi given that iso laka here is the pineal gland, and according to science there's a liquid which is black, by the way, it's melanin, but they call it the spinal cerebral fluid. So I was wondering, Kuruti, is it connected somehow to connected, given that connected is the protector here, and also connected is also linked to like being among the guys. So I just wanted to
No, it is connected. Remember, Guti. The tube that lift up, that fluid, illegal offset, negative, right? Meaning, Guti, when the I don't know whether it's crystals or what am I saying? Magnets, magnets here. Lagu panel clear, right? At some point they are activated, then they release a fluid that goes down your spine, right? And that fluid where now you need to make an intentional decision to lift it up so that they have the iovula and reactivate some of the neurons in your brain. Some of the neurons are latent, why? Because your consciousness has made them dull. So, remember, Uneptet is the protector, right? Who protects that energy. Who protects that energy. That's why Leo energy is halwa. Neskati ska neptet. Neskati ska neptet silapa a Capricorn. That was when that energy was birthed. And the manje, say make sure manje. Yingako we said that is the energy of royal people. but there were no royal people except us. It means we are royal. All of us who were there. Because to receive at the time. Why? Because consciousness is no longer there. So that is the nitrogen which is dominant now. The nitrogen that is responsible for this ascension. The principle of this season is ascension. Meaning it's a season la ungamelanga kulale khona without meditation. Hey, because when those efforts automatically, you have an opportunity to really experience, that light that they all experience. And the ooze were the popping here. La, ipopa lendo menyuka because menyuka, I don't know by experience. Ukuvuleka kwe-pineal gland. It's nice, but a bit uncomfortable. You feel excited, but the popping there is very, 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 so. So that is our duty, during this season. We need to be elevated. We need to intentionally, so raise our vibrational frequency so that we become victors. Kumele sinqobe ikhona into kumele sinqobe this season. Sesinqobile Brazil. Bathi mawushaya ikhanda umzimba useless. Man, the lightning just targeted the head of that thing. You must see that thing, that picture. Iyenje just for the head. Yaye umzimba. Because umzimba uzoyiwaya. Once ushaya ikhanda, finish. So ikhona le okumele thina in our personal lives we have to conquer. Sonke sisho ukuthi kukhona umuntu ozalelwe ukuthi uzoba usetwa. Mele umnqobe lo muntu lo ngoba akanamandla uvibrator very low. Use as steppies, right again. Hey, I need to vibrate low. Kupuka ngaye and reach your heights, so that you are able to manifest the best of you. That's all we are saying. We are not saying Guti, here's a land for you to be a robot and be following like him. Bakhona abantu la kule inhlangano lezi. The abnormality yezandla zabo, we must watch. Mfundisi ukhuluma into emphethe. Urasa yonke into. Sifuna abantu abanjalo. Angithi ukuthiwa ulentuzi. Nefetum uyi-Trinity kaPtha Sekhmet. UPtha no Sekhmet give birth to Nefetum. And Nefetum, as he sits on top of a lotus flower, he's got his finger here. Meaning Guti and signifying Guti, you reach Heru in silence. You experience Heru in silence. Ngezenzo okay. Yebo. Injalo okay. So ikhemetha ngazi manje. Iyaphila lento esiyenzayo, there's no doubt about it. Sebezoba nomona ke ngoba bayifile. Do you understand? And hayi ukuthi bavinjele ukuthi beze la. Wonke umuntu omnyama is allowed to come here. But because of cognitive dissonance, yiyo ebavimbelayo. Hayi mina ngikhule kwalkhanya. Thina silapha ngetiye bayibiza ngetiye lakho. Indayelo, ngumuntu wendayelo mina. Foolishness. Letiye leli likhiqizwa belu. You are just a consumer. Hayi njayelo nonsense. EFG ne? Hey, lelo ti. Show ukuthi ama contracts that were signed a long time ago. Who tells their uniform? Ingamla. Uke wabona ama-factory lapha eMorea? Huh? Kune industry eMorea. Abantu abangaka, they are a market already. Abantu balapha bongamelanga baswele anything. Abantu baseMorea have an opportunity or the ability to shut down Albany. Yes. Just by telling their people who hey, angisathenga Albany. Baqali bakery yabo. Imali start circulating kanje. Imagine if zonke le inkonzo were to do that. Umuntu omnyama uzoba kuphi? Huh? Thatha nje ukhanyana uthatha ushembe. These two people can change the direction of Domnyama kusasa like that. But they won't do it. They won't do it because they were set up on Khanyana to pacify you, Daki. Hey, ukawezwa nje kuthiwa kunamasotsha omkhonto aphuma kaLkhanyana. Ukawezwa leyo. Yeah? Uke wayezwa nje in history ukuthi hayi amasotsha amaningi bewethatha icover lapha kaLkhanyana. Uke wayezwa leyo. They were the first people to report you to the cops. Bakubona nje ngesibhamu bangakwazi ukuthi kwenzakalani. Yes, anything. Hey, because internally they have been trained never to challenge the system. That is their DNA. Manje Maketa, it took them a lot of time. Bangmetiswa na ukhotso. Ukhotso sithunywa. Loba uthunzu. Lo wase Transkei. Oh, so. Hey, namuntu beke wrong. Beke shana maphu. Ibhunu alishasha ligcine lisana yonke into ukhotso khona ibhunu belimconsulta la ubani kwenye lo bhunu Fairwood ne ube impintshi ka Fairwood so manje ke uyabona ukuthi there has never been any revolution within these institutions. If freedom yethu could have been achieved long time ago, imagine the army of those two people, abantu abangakanani abamnyama, who are fools there. If those people were to be bakhatshuliswe, South Africa iyaphela nje in just 1 week. And singalwanga. That's all we have to do. Hit them in the pocket. Stop supporting their products. That's the only thing. Ngoba manje mongabathinta uzongcolisa idlozi lakho. Idlozi akakutshela ukuthi ayasibangeneni manje. Okwamanje all we have to do is to remove our support from their products and promote our products from us. Look, Bugani Market, GK, if it doesn't establish a company engineer Tiger brand, how then would see useless. Yes. That is why we are meeting on the 29th of September to plan such things. To agree all of us as black people, this is the product we can start with this year. Other products will follow, but let's have one that we will all support. All that money that is going to white people now, it must start circulating amongst all of us. Look, you start here. Huh? Bangakanani abantu abakwazi ukubhala. Wawungezi ngesinkwa. Esinomsoco. Mazidlisile flower ezosibopha la. Be creative. Be creative and come up with a bread that will be healthy for us. 9 ether beings. Asidli noma ngabe yini. We are very special people. Even our diet is very special. Asidli impuphu. Ipapa siliyekile shi. Nasemgidini nasapheka ipapa. Sesenza amabele. Ngoba we are wiser. That's why it's tell us energy in the heart. Sitala ngabo 2 sisebenza. But the next day si sharp. Why? Because into esidlayo these days we are careful. Mina ngifuna ukudla something into mawuyidla already kube nama juices that are extracted from that thing that adds on. And the yini le etwayo. It means yonke into that you eat in a hydrogen. That is why they say other plants are more alkaline than the others because of the hydrogen content in those. And the only thing ephilisayo ipetrol yakho ihydrogen. Ikhabishi luthanda kangaka. What you get there is just hydrogen. Manje mawudla izinto that are not hydrogen based. Ama hybrid le uba ubizana uDr. Sepp. Uthi ama hybrid. Beke khuluma ngelentuza ngegarlic the other day. How poisonous garlic is. Huh?
Mine acid.
Hey.
Mine acid. My we acid. The hybrid.
Sure. Because he's even saying, even some of the animals that we ended up eating are hybrids. They are not original.
What's natural is hydrogen rich.
Finish.
What is natural is hydrogen rich. Simple.
Finish, Wanakes. Hey.
Yeah.
And look, I guti lendo ajwaelegi. You know, when you eat papa, you are deceiving your stomach. Hey, you are telling it you are full. You are not full of kumbi. Hey, and there's a tola and the little papa. Hey, we are shy. We are shy. Mom cut the lap just on this sleep. You are finished. Why? Because system miracle is clogged. Ama veins are mela hambisikazi everywhere. Valengile le papa. Bese ngobona abantu abalidla kakhulu ba. Amanzi emzimbeni. Ipapa lenza ukuthi ucontain amanzi emzimbeni. Kube ngathi uyisigora kanti focus. Well, man. So, mele sibuyele nemuva makhesha. Ukudla kwethu, remember ukuthi even not only food, medication. Huh? We need to create our own medicines that are based on 9 ether beings. Hey, leyo leyo mele si emphasize because asifani nalaba bantu. Uzobona sidonsa umoya wodwa, sinto yodwa. Nothing. Hey, we are not. Hey, bese ke mesikhuluma kanjalo bathi we are racist. Kepha bona they are not racist. When they gather every year, these white and Asian scientists to study umuntu omnyama, study your melanin without you, then they are not racist because they have the right to do that.
Natural asishisi ilanga. Natural ilanga alisishisi. Umlungu liyamdabula, liyamshisa.
No, when I get Leo proof of ayaziyo na. Hey, that's why bathengisa. Angithi they sell these machines. Send whatever. Benza but hayi bangena emshinini bhethe umshini bangene bafuna ukufana nawe wena uyobleacher ufuna ukufana nabo twisted huh? Kingdom la invest in a machine ukuthi every day before ngiyemsebenzini I need to have a 10. Yile ufumela nini uyayigubha uyayimana la emzimbeni ndincane bese kuyozishisa emshinini. So we need to be proud of who we are. We are not dead. The blackness in us, it is divineness. Because it is the chemical of the universe. It's divineness. What are we? And then somehow, precious believe a lot. But our fathers believed it. Because they had a very low self-esteem. But in a Mexico, like generation yet, they say shine like Jews. Joburg was long liberated before apartheid ended. Because Joburg blacks were not taking nonsense from these white people. They knew good and when you leave Joburg and go to Cape Town, Joburg. No, sure, even today, abantu base Cape Town are still scared of white people. Black people are not free there. But they are suppressed, not only by white people, but by colored people as well, who discriminate against them. So, we are on our own. You have me and nobody else. Tina Gakumundo standard. China? Eh? Ukraine. Lagu zibuya khona. Zelensky. That war is going to liberate the whole world. Because now they are acting with precision. Russians prepared for this long ago. They knew this day is coming. The Americans in this military system here, they already were producing their own alternative. What are they doing with the petrodollar? Petrodollar is going. America is going to beg like Africa one day. One of these days, I'm telling you. Biden uzoza la kupha ngamadolo bake bambaqa sibiza imfene ubiza lama these useless African leaders Washington madala side ubabiza imfene and somebody is recording them. Are these monkeys have they arrived? Bakhona lapha ufunane umuntu onjalo yazi awunastima African leader uhamba uyobheka. Look, in Africa today we are in a much stronger position because all the resources of the world are from here. All we have to do is to just put much stronger borders. I was happy to hear Zimbabwe already they have produced their gold coin. Zimbabwe, meaning they are going back to the gold standard, which was initiated by Russia. This is what we need to do. Ungazongitshela ukuthi unginikeze 100 rand. What backs that 100 rand? Unginike iphepha. Unginike iphepha. Mina ngikunika umhlaba. I'm giving you something tangible. That's what they've done with Africa. And these are stupid leaders who go out there and ask when you have. Huh? Umlungu, just Glencoe, one company. How many billions are they siphoning out of this country? Every day. In Aspengapi, just that company. And abantu abalapa. Remember, Guti, these places, they belong to certain royal houses. Those royal houses have been disarmed. Completely disarmed. How can nginkosi la Orlando? Uzogupha la Orlando ngazi. And then ngivume ngibona ama truck every day. Huh? And my people are starving. Hamba KZN inhlupheke lapha. Huh? Inhlupheke lapha is amazing. And the labantu KZN are so rich in terms of mineral resources. KZN in Mpumalanga, I know, see rich. We are rich as African people. Sihlutshwane midlwembe. Hey, nalamakhosi phela sebenza njalo. Bamshange 4x4. Ayosayina la. Balokho bamnikeza ama contract ukuthi hayi wena uzoletha nje ama truck ayi8 azolayisha amalahle. They are happy with that. Ama billions are leaving the country. Asubukhosi lokho phela. Yingakho ke bangamfuni uSimakade. Abamfuni uSimakade because of that same thing. uSimakade is going to stop that. I mean, I'm confident in that. Angazi ke abanye because asikababona sikabezwa ukuthi mebekhafula bakhafula bakanjani bathini. Kepha uSimakade wakhafula. We know very well and we are confident ukuthi he is going to stop yonke lento yeNgonyama Trust. Khohlisa ukuthi iNgonyama Trust belongs to the people. Kuukuthi amafama lapha amafama belungu. We nearly killed each other in 94 because of leNgonyama Trust. Abelungu bakhohlisa ugatsha bathi kuye hayi wena hamba utshela iANC ukuthi we are not going to vote if ANC doesn't agree to sign this thing. Wasibamba vele igama lakhe lingene late. And asitshela nje wonke umhlaba waseNatali it's under isilo. Huh? The very same person after kuhamba isilo utshela angazibeketshela bani ukuthi hayi phela zonke lezigodlo zesilo belong to government. Washo njalo zanimuzi. Khona impi beke ikhuza lapha. Wakhuluma lawo magama. So therefore it says ukuthi isilo sasetshenziswa to protect umhlaba they were not supposed to protect. Kuthiwa no ku protect umhlaba wakwaZulu. Kepha lo mhlaba imajority yawo is owned by white people. So bokumele sifeleni. Umhlaba wabelungu. Umhlaba kowethu. Sibulalane nje thina siqedane because of that foolishness. Yizo-ke izinto mina ngithi I am confident uSimakade is going to correct zonke lezi ngoba we need and uSimakade wazalwa nesizini kaMathi uma athi so uzobhalansa and sabona ngezenzo zakhe azange si-admirishe inkulumo yakhe, you know, because simazi, asimazi. Besingakazi sihlangane naye. But he just gave us hope. Ukuthi, hey, kwaze kwasukuma umuntu ebukhosini bakwaZulu. Because ubukhosi bakwaZulu is the most important royal house on the continent. When they destroy ubukhosi bakwaZulu, but destroy umuntu omnyama completely. Yingakho kumele siphahlele lo babukhosi ukuthi ngelinye lamalanga kusukume the real person ozobuyisela iAfrika la kumele ibe khona. And lo babukhosi bakwaZulu asubukhosi bakwaZulu kuphela. Mina ngiseVenda, I belong. Mina ngise Northwest, I belong. Ngoba siyinto eyodwa. Lento ukuthi umntwana umVenda inonsense yonke lento leyo. Because we all share one DNA. From you know, in mitochondria, from one woman from the continent here. So amabhuno afika vele emphasize the differences between us. There were no differences before. Besihloniphana. What divided us? Yindaba nemifula. Because bengihlonipha ngazi ukuthi ngale kwentaba kunenkosi usibanibani. That was the harmony and respect that prevailed until abelungu came basiqatha. Bangena kule ntuza go dinga basupport umpani to go against udinga mfwabo. So we are at that point whereby now we need to realize ukuthi ama differences that have been instilled in our minds are just fake. We are all the same. Umkhulu wami mhlambe before beke khona ukhuluma isitswana because beke phila nabatswana ubeshade umtswana. Manje why do I feel superior than abatswana? Ubiza abantu ilwanyana yini leyo? Imfundiso ithatha play. Ubiza umfweni isilanywana. Wrong mentality. Yodaki okumele iphele. We are one. That's why we need to unify. You know, we need to unify Africa as a whole so that it's konuphila. Our challenges can only be conquered when we are united. Uheru is that symbol of unity because inkosi is that symbol of unity. Inkosi ubusa abantu they've made their own personal choice. I want to go Nenkata. I want to go ne-EFF. I want to go ne-Lenduza. That's why inkosi is not supposed to be involved in politics. Ufunani kupolitiki inkosi. Sikubona sowufaka ama-t-shirts epolitiki. Yini leyo nto leyo? What are you saying to us? It means ukuthi wena we are no longer the unifier. You've lost that position of uniting your own people. Siyabonga. Ukhona umuntu? Sure, guys.
Ndikopa go contribute ka dikhosi za batswana.
Kupa ukene, kupa ukuthi. Itla.
Ahe batla pitsong.
Yeah.
Ke nna Mamtlhabane Masokwane. Ke mme wa Masole. Katsalo. Mkhulu ke re unza re bolela ka dikhosi. What the qualities are, what the characteristics are, what their roles are, what their responsibilities are. We are all aware. And what really it motivated us, we went, because Mkurunari, don't just listen to me, go and read. And if you want to challenge, you come and challenge you with whatever. So now we looked at we looked at the Khosinyana, and the setting here is Komuchudi Botswana. Now, the responsibility of a Khosi is rainmaking. Ubitwa moroka wa pula. And gore inna moroka wa pula a bereka le dingaka. Go na le ponagatso, that divine inspiration.
Yes.
Now here in the 30s, 1930s, we are looking at Khosi Lentsi Wantla. And the Khosi Molifi. Khosi Lentsi ile a ruler, but for a short time because we have a stroke. And then abalatela ke Khosi Molifi. So story santla si bua ka gore there was a severe drought in the 1930s. And at one of the Khotla meeting, one of the speakers, Omchudi, Abari, it was Christianity, especially the church building, that was causing the rain not to fall.
Wow.
And in his, taking directly from the text, Barry, he said, let Christianity be suppressed. It is driving away the rain.
Yes.
There is no God for whom a house has to be built. We regard you, Lindzu, Khosi Lindzu, or he was the first one, as our Savior and our Jesus Christ, the Moroka, the Rainmaker, who can bless our tribe. And now, by allowing Christianity here, you simply deny that you have the power to make rain. And then the second story, shortly after that, they rose up. Okay? And by the Toitoi, by Khotleng, now, I get Khosi Molifi, as I said, Lentsi Urute for a short time, and then I was happy at the stroke. Get Khosi Molifi. And Bumebari, they were brandishing sticks in their hands. They marched to Khotla, dancing and singing, whipping any man who came within reach. Bashapa Bontate, Baba Beta Khut. The following morning, they went to Molifi's home and thrashed every man they came across. So that the men, when they saw them, ran away. And on getting to the homestead, they danced and sang continuously in and around the courtyard, wearing down wearing down the surface and scattering lots of branches about the place. They came again the next morning and did the same thing. And then that afternoon it rained heavily. And most of the women returned to their fields. You know why?
Yes.
Do you know the attributes? Why? A woman has a womb that grows and nurtures.
Yes.
So touching the soil,
Yes.
they transfer that energy. So they went back to the fields when it started raining. And then the Sunday at thing, that they preached in church against this heathen revival. He said he was very sad about it and said that former Chief Lindsay had told them to abandon such practices, but now they seem to be coming back, these practices, the heathen practices. The women were great obstacles to the progress of the truth. That's Mr. Reineke. Story number 3, it's a recent one. Go bua ka Kgosi Toto wa kwa Kgalagadi. Mo akere la itse dikgosi, they are always they are praise singers, but ba ba bokang ba ba dirang. So here there was a praise singer or a poet who designed a poem of critique, a poem of censure, and a little bit of this poem, that's what I could find, because they were censuring him for allowing Europeans too much influence in his district. So this poem goes, ere nna tota karo oloilwe. Oloilwe ka more wa makgowa. Ba go siela mashi ka dikomiki. Ba go kgwela mati ganong ba go ithatisa. That was the praise singer saying that to Kgosi Toto wa ko Kgalagadi. So what Mkhulu has been talking about, I think, and it's up to us if we want to listen or not, if it resonates or doesn't. I've been dealing with cognitive dissonance for quite a long time because but this moya has been strong, and now I'm beginning to live with it because at some point there was a period where I used to read a verse every day and evening. I got offended a lot with the verses that I was reading. So that thing I just stopped, and my husband was asking for it. I know, so Baholu, this opportunity, Mkhulu, thank you.
Indlovukazi nobaba, bias motivate, ukuthi salvation yomuntu omnyama is possible. It doesn't matter what age you are confronting the truth, as long as you confront it. So by example, umama uyasho ukuthi bekephethwe yilento kepha manje sokuclear, the cloud inkungu ayisekho, and siyabonga for the research of both of you. Siyabonga abomama, shem uyazi Indlovukazi, umamkini unjani?
Usoba ungcono.
Sekengcono. Indlovukazi nobaba sahlangana efamini kaMamkini. uMamkina enye indlovukazi le Northwest eyiphethe le movement. She's forever educating abantu abamnyama, especially in terms of self-sufficient. You need to be self-sufficient. Banama-farm lapha ba-encourageana ukuthi you must grow. So indlovukazi esihlonipha kakhulu uMamkina. Sahlangana khona ke nobaba nomama. Njengoba sebefika la. Inkulumo yami lapha bengakajwayeleki. Ngafike Northwest. Hayi ngakhuluma ezinye izinto. Thola ukuthi abantu, most of them were not ready, to receive inkulumo esikhulumayo. Kepha abo mama were already there, because besesi interact nabo for a long time. Kepha siyabonga ukubabona ever since bafika. They've never missed a Sunday. Sokuthi ba-eda ey'ndlovukazini esinazo njengendlovukazi nobaba. Siyabonga. And uyazi into emnandi mina engiyijabulelayo. If you are on the same wavelength with your partner, then the journey is easy. It's very easy. Very easy. Anda kuthi omunye uvuka besontweni, omunye ushaya igubhu. They can never be harmony. Umntwana uba confused ukuthi kahle kahle kumele ngilandele. So siyabonga all the time, mesibona ama-couples, they are together in this thing. Because it's all about that, just sharing. Before ulala kumnandi nje ukuthi isambulelo mesehla. Uhlebele isambulo seduze naye. Ungathi mawutshela lo muntu athi mali ungazongitshela ngalezo zinto. Kibusatane bo man. Makhona abantu abanjalo. Kanti isambulelo mesehla mohamba nomuntu wakho ni same wavelength. Kumnandi because niyajayiseka. By the time ikuseni nivuka seniyazi ukuthi nenzani. Buka obaba noma bazwile benza. Bahamba bayo research. Bazosinikeza manje i-proof of what we are saying. Ukuthi lento iyaphila. Beyiphila before. Inkosi was a representative yayo yonke into emhlabeni. Siyabonga kakhulu ntombi. Siyayivala. Haya sivalile, thokozani. Siyabonga.
Oh,